Okay,
So since
we
it
good?
disconnected,
We
um,
good?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. We had a slight technical difficulty. Sorry about that. But yeah, Isaiah, you were saying?
Um, yeah, like I said, it feels a lot more combat oriented than Overwatch instead of a shooter type of game.
All right. Anything else you want to
And
add?
I mean, I, yeah, I don't know. Again, because they are similar, so it's kind of hard to like. I guess this is kind of a miscellaneous thing, but I really like the costumes that they've shown off so far, and I'm like really happy to see them putting a lot of love and work into it. So
All right, Tay.
that's all I can really say.
Mm, not too much. That's all I wrote down.
So we were saying like overall gameplay. I know you hadn't really played Marvel Rivals like me and Isaiah did, but since you played Overwatch and you probably seen gameplay of Marvel Rivals, how would you think that it fares between the two?
I actually don't. I
So
actually
like,
don't see a difference. If it's like, if it's a bit harder, it's going to be kind of hard to, but with a little bit of blood, sweat, tears, and hard work and dedication, I'll be able to see it. I'll be able to understand my way through.
okay,
So
Good night, Tay.
it's like it's almost like playing Sparking Zero, and you have the standard and you have the classic, but you're trying to understand that the classic is not similar to Tenkaichi 3, but more like Raging Blast or Burst Limit, which is kind of different to me. So other than the controls, sure, but then the classes are a tad bit different, but they're all still the same. It's just
all
like
right,
jam and jelly.
yeah. It's like a two peas in the same pod kind of thing.
Yeah, two peas. Like 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 field peas and black eyed peas. They're the same thing though.
Oh yeah, you got a point. I would say, in my honest opinion, and this is from someone who's been playing Overwatch since the first game, I can see some slight similarities with with half the characters. I know from when they revealed Psylocke, she has some, I wouldn't say iffy, but I do see some some very slight comparisons between her and how Genji would probably play. I'm not entirely sure how her powers would play in a factor, but I do know and I do feel like that she's gonna have some hella teleportation from how she was moving within like her reveal trailer. So that's also going to be one of the cool things about her the most. Um, what I do want to see them do differently from Overwatch though is to have like a rock paper scissors s kind of like style to it. So maybe like like certain character types are weak to some, and then you have like you have your like how like you have your duelist slash fight characters. They're weak to like your duelist grapple characters or something like that. So Spider Man, he'll have a play in being a detriment to him. As I mentioned earlier, Winter Soldier, he might have a bit of a detriment because he does use grapples with his gauntlet. You know, probably like your smaller health bar characters, they're going to be a lot more prone to your more heavier tanky characters. We don't know just exactly how these characters will play out, but when the game does come out, it's going to bring out a lot more in terms of that, and I wouldn't say it's going to force us into a wall per se, but it'll probably like force us to think and like manage our plays a lot better when it comes to like whatever modes we're playing.
I think it is a thing, so I don't think we have to worry about that.
That would be cool though. Like I do have like a fondness for like the whole rock paper scissors s mechanic.
Mm.
Because it's like if you're weak to like a certain archetype, then it pretty much forces you to play the game differently. You know.
It is true.
Okay, so the first thing I will say this: the one thing I do want to see come to Marvel Rivals regarding like I'm guessing like expansions. I do want to see Deadpool in there. I also want to see like other. To be honest, I want to see like very niche Marvel characters. You know, Marvel characters who hadn't really been shown a lot.
Hmm.
Either if it was like through like other like comics or they're like only like one time shown characters. Because I'm pretty sure characters like A Bomb in a way. Well, I wouldn't say he's niche, but you really don't really see like him being talked about a lot when it comes to characters. You have like Red Hulk being like the gist or the ones who are talked about the most. You know,
Hmm.
cosmetics goes. If they're going the MCU route, which I'm pretty sure they are, because the screenshot you showed me, um, I
Yeah, it's
would
a lot
think
of
that
MCU stuff, but also comic book stuff too. I think.
I would love to see my main. Well, I'm pretty sure Sonic hasn't really had an MCU adaptation, so we're gonna leave her out. But we might see the Punisher get his TV show look. You know, we, we might see a Bucky get his MCU look, which I honestly think that's a fire look for him, if I do say so myself. Uh,
I think a lot of the characters, or if not all of them, that were in the MCU are dropping with at least one MCU skin at launch.
yeah, in which honestly I'm not doubting that. I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot more, a lot more come within the foreseeable future. Some characters we might see have like their older iterations, like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit, or
That'd be amazing.
the Fox X-Men suits.
Yeah, those
You
would be
know,
nice.
uh, so far as other characters go, I wouldn't mind, as Tay mentioned, Taskmaster. I wouldn't mind seeing Dormammu. Um, Nick Fury will be an interesting one.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Uh, who else? Who else I can bring up? It's just there's it's just like the possibilities with this game are endless. Like I know it hadn't came out yet, and I know a lot of us are getting our hopes up about it, but at the same time, it's like they've shown promise. Like with this game, a few of the characters might be a tad bit broken on watch, but that's how it is. You know. At the same time, it's like there's always going to be meta. Like regardless of the game when it first comes out. So yeah, but yeah, Deadpool I would love to see. Um, Blade for sure I would love to see in there, along with characters like Morbius. I wouldn't mind seeing him in there.
That'd be an interesting pick.
Let's see. It has Ghost Rider been confirmed already?
Let me double check. Ghost Rider. No, I don't believe so. He's the leading character that people have on like their polls alongside Deadpool and Gambit.
Oh yeah, Gambit would be fire in there too. Which after his showing within the Deadpool Wolverine movie, he has to be in there now.
He's a lot more popular now.
But yeah, yeah, there's a lot of characters in there that hadn't been shown that could actually be awesome. Like Luke Cage, I would love to see him in there. Uh,
He'd be nice.
a lot of people, if you don't read comic books like that, you aren't gonna know who this character is. But Wonder Man is another a character in there I would love to see as well. More than likely, he will for sure be a duelist because when he was first introduced in the comics, this man was brawler heavy. Like all he wanted to do was just fight. You know. Then of course, you have your other niche characters like Hercules. Um, who was I gonna name off? They did bring in Actually, no. I'll probably say like a Sentinel from X-Men would be cool in there too.
That would be a really cool pick.
And then of course, you got characters like Actually, let me go back to the characters select screen because there's some Marvel characters in here who could also be some good fits. Hold on. Let's see. We got let's see. Cable, for sure, he would be an awesome pick in there. I would say he would be. I would say he'd be a duelist, judging by his appearances in other forms of media. Um, was Thanos confirmed to be in there?
No, he's definitely not.
Yeah, I feel like Thanos
Actually,
would
well,
be a.
let me double check just in case.
Okay.
Pretty sure he's not, but Thanos. No. No, he's not. No.
Yeah, for sure, Thanos would be a Vanguard. That man's not being a duelist with his size. I'm sorry. You see, you said Gambit was amongst the popular pick.
Yeah.
So for sure, I'm pretty sure with how popular he's been lately, he's for sure going to be in there.
100%.
I'm not sure how they'll do this, if they'll go off by the Wolverine movie, but I could see him being a Vanguard, but him being like a Diva-esque character. So he'll be like a guy in like a mech suit. That's how I can see his character being.
Okay.
Let's see. There's another character called Spiral. I don't quite know what her powers are, so I can't really cipher if she would be a duelist or a strategist.
Yeah, I've never heard of her before.
Yeah, she's an X-Men character.
Hate to admit that, but a lot of my Marvel knowledge is just MCU only, not comic books.
Oh no, you're fine, bro.
Spider-Man.
Marrow, I would say she would be for sure a duelist. Cyclops will be a duelist. I did not mean to pick him. What the hell? Okay, they're picking for me. Okay. I did not know he could do that. If I take too long, okay, never mind. But yeah, out of all the characters I named, pretty much they literally have a slot that they could get in. Like, I mean, the characters are endless.
That is true.
I mean, you have characters who hadn't really seen, that people really hadn't seen before. You have characters that like your diehard comic book fans know off rip. I mean, possibility we could see the Fantastic Four in there.
Oh, 1,000,000%, especially with the movie coming out soon.
And then of course you got who else? I mean, like we got a lot of X-Men options we could choose from. I mean, if they wanted to, they could. I mean, like legit bring in like Lady Death in herself.
That is true.
Okay, so if there's anything you guys want to add?
No, not really. Besides, just really excited for the game. It looks really good. There's clearly a lot of love being put into the game, and I hope it gets supported for a long time because I thought it was fun and I can't wait to play some more.
Tay?
Not at the moment.
This man ready to go to bed, bro. This man ready to go to sleep.
Yep.
You good, Tay?
I'm 20% here. I'm so sorry.
You're good, bro. You're good.
You're good.
The one thing I will add is that I really do hope that these people really give us, like a game that we could fall back on whenever we get bored, and we can also like not get tired of it. So I would love to come on this game and literally just play it for hours on end. Either if it's by myself or with like a crew. I'm all you know what I'm saying, like I'm all cool with it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But yeah, with that said, Tay, Zay, I appreciate you guys coming on my stream. Talking about this. It's always been, how can you was right now? It's always a cool time when I got you guys, either in a video on a stream. You know what I'm saying? Knowing you guys really didn't have to do this, but you pretty much, came through for the homie. So,
Anytime, man.
uh, Clutch Zay,
Appreciate it.
like where can the homies find you, bro?
At Clutch Say on everything, on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Mostly just active on YouTube. I'm definitely going to be using the Twitter and Instagram a lot more. It's just Clutch Say everywhere.
All right, and Table, you,
You
you
can
want to plug
either
some socials?
you can either find me as Tay the Homie, or you can find me as Tay the Homie 98.
All
Everywhere.
right, and of course, as always, and of course, as always, y'all know me. Of course, Magic Triple Nine Gaming, except for TikTok, which is Magic Triple Nine or Derek. Because that's my real name. Since people, refer to me as that, I answer to either or. With that being said, my fellow magicians, and as always, it's been fun. It's been real, and we'll talk to you all later.
Peace.
Peace.